and welcome back to Go with
Mel
and Joe. I'm Joey.
I'm Melissa.
And we are back with episode 4. Finally, it took us a little bit of time to get this one out. We're back with more to-go food from up here in the San Fernando Valley of Los Angeles again. A place called La Corona Bar and Grill. Mm-hmm. And we've gone to this place a few times, and the food's pretty good. We ordered some fairly traditional, I guess, dishes.
Some of our favorites.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I myself ordered carnitas with rice and pico de gallo, a little bit of guacamole on the side. And Melissa ordered...
I ordered enchiladas suizas, chicken with rice, and it comes with a side of steamed veggies, cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, and of course we have the very important tortilla chips with 4 different salsas that we're going to try out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Oh, and he also has fresh tortillas, by the way.
I love tortillas.
I ordered flour and a corn, more traditional, but flour just a little bit lighter.
That's my favorite.
So that's what we ordered for tonight's meal, and we're going to dive into that here in just a moment. So we'll be right back to show you, or to start eating and talk about the food. All right, we have uncovered our food and we're ready to dive in. So I'll let you do the honors for your meal first.
So one of my favorite Mexican dishes is called enchiladas suizas. I did some research, and apparently, although this may be debated, this was a recipe made in Mexico City at a particular restaurant, and it was to showcase dairy, because a lot of maybe Swiss immigrants came over, brought over dairy, and they decided to use some cream cheese and a little bit of sour cream on top for garnish. And I don't know, it has a green salsa. I just love it. It's just for me, I don't know why, even though there's cheese, it seems light. And I did double rice because beans just make it super, super heavy for me. So I prefer just rice. You know me, rice is life. All right, so about to try it. Seems quite tender. The green salsa is quite light, which is probably because of the cream that they used. Mm-hmm. And the chicken
creamy salsa. Oh yeah,
is yeah, it's mixed in.
Right.
And the shredded chicken inside.
Shredded chicken.
So this is a very big bite. Sorry. Right off the bat, it's spicy. I wasn't expecting that. There's a kick.
Okay.
So the green salsa does have a kick. The chicken is flavorful. I think mostly because I'm just tasting the salsa. It's very strong and spicy.
Soaking up the salsa.
It's really soaking it up. But when you have a little bit of sour cream on top and the cheese, it does kind of balance it. But it is kind of leaning more towards spicy, which I kind of like it. It's not
like
overpowering.
Spice.
Like a medium spice, not like super hot. And let's try the
arroz.
Arroz. I love Mexican rice. It's cooked nice. It's tender. It's not crunchy. I've had other crunchy rice before. You can taste tomato in here, the garlic. Yeah, well done. Let's try the steamed veggies. I don't think that there's...
nothing super special about them other than...
I was about to say that.
They look pretty
super
al dente,
healthy.
Not overly steamed,
yeah.
Not overly cooked, not mushy, looks like. That's cauliflower. Not a whole lot, not really much in terms of seasoning, huh? Mm-mm. Yeah, for me it's actually okay. Like steamed veggies is plain for the most part. Maybe a little bit of salt, pepper perhaps.
Pepper, maybe.
Have some...
Si, senor.
More of your food and chips and salsa.
Oh, chips and salsa. So we've got... Oh.
I had a taste of this.
You did?
This already. I guess it's verde type sauce.
I'll hold it up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Like this, right? Which is pretty common in most places, Mexican restaurants. A chili verde, and it's not really that spicy. Sometimes it can be, in my experience, but this isn't super spicy. So feel free to partake while I dive into my food.
Okay.
Which is just screaming my name.
Yes. Jose.
All right, carnitas. Made of pork. I didn't do any research on carnitas like she did on hers, but it's pork carnitas stewed in some spices and so forth. It's pretty common, and it's one of her go-to meals, but I decided to order it this time. So, all right. Let's see, find a good chunky piece like that.
Oh,
Give it a
yeah.
sniff. I can really taste, the flavor of the pork pretty much right away,
Is it smoky?
and just enhanced by the spices. A tiny bit dry on the dry side, I would say. Not super juicy. I would prefer a little bit more juiciness and moisture.
It's probably not a very fatty cut.
It's good. I mean, the pork flavor, like I said, comes through in the seasoning. The flavor is good. Just the texture is a little bit, a little bit dry.
That's the danger of carnitas sometimes.
Yeah, I have not had this dish from La Corona before. My first time having it there. So, nevertheless, I've got rice too. I've got pico de gallo and guacamole. Rice. I'm just gonna... Good solid Mexican rice here. Good flavor. Tender. All that good stuff. Pico de gallo is pretty standard. Red onions, diced tomatoes, the cilantro. Love that. All good stuff.
You make yourself a little taco.
Yeah, I just want to taste kind of the individual elements first.
In the meantime, I'll tell you about the salsas.
Go for it.
We've had the green salsa, which is probably the same salsa on my enchiladas suizas. This is an avocado cilantro salsa, which I really like. This is probably, whenever it's available, I try and get it because it's just the right amount of savory and freshness with the cilantro. Sorry if you don't like cilantro. I think it's delicious and it really lends itself well to salsa and Mexican food in general. Yeah, it's creamy, it's not too spicy, hint of salt. Yeah, perfect. The other two salsas they got are spicy, so I'm thinking this one
Probably hot, but not
is
the
probably
hottest.
chipotle in here.
Really?
I think so. So let's see.
All right. Building my little taco, if you will, I guess.
Yeah, it's not super spicy. It has the smokiness of chipotle. So chipotle rojo, I don't know what the name of this salsa is, so someone tell me. But yes, very good. So here's a really, really dark red one. So this one must be more about the chilies. It's not really that spicy.
Oh, yeah.
It has a sweetness to it. I'm not sure from what. It kind of hits you at the end. Like it's deceptively not too spicy and then boom, it hits you. These are all good. I think they're freshly made in-house, so that's good.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure about that.
And yeah, I'm really feeling it now. It's like starting to get me.
So I made my little taco, I guess, if you will, of everything pretty much on my plate in a tortilla with a little bit of the cilantro sauce
Yeah.
in it. Good. Good stuff, like all together, just
And that
just sort of
combats the
kind of comes
dryness of it,
together.
right?
Oh yeah, definitely, much more so with the sauce and so forth. And pico de gallo, really great compliments to the meat, to the carnitas. Everything put together with rice on top and so forth, and some guacamole.
The portion size is quite large.
You saw our plates before we dove into them, so it's a pretty good amount
Bigger
of
than my
food.
head.
But it's still pretty solid, I think, the quality of the food.
Yeah, it's popular. It was pretty busy when I picked it up.
Yeah, so nevertheless, La Corona Bar and Grill. So it's going to be either, as you know, if you've been watching the other videos, it's either going to be to go, no go, or so-so. This meal is a go?
See,
Sí, what is go? Va. Va?
vale, vale.
In Spanish, apologize if that is incorrect, but yeah, I would say, despite the, like I said, the quality of the carnitas, I think it was flavored just right, as I mentioned already. So I would say definitely give it a try, for sure. And if you have given it a try, let us know. And if you haven't, and you're up here in the valley sometime, give it a try.
Qué rico, La Corona.
Recommended by Mel and Joe from
Ole,
YouTube.
ole, ole, ole. Okay, I'm just hungry.
Yep. So we're going to dive into the rest of the food. Thank you for watching, as always.
Yes, thank you. Gracias.
And as always,
Mis amigos.
please like, subscribe, and share the videos. We'll do our best to get these videos out to you on a fairly regular basis, as much as we can. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Vamos a comer.